Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Exquisite Beauty MUA and my name is Jen, and today we're going to be doing a review on the new Colourpop No Filter Foundation, the pressed powder, and the setting powder. Now this did come out last month and I have had it for a couple of weeks, but today I finally have the time out to review it. I already did my eyes. I did use the Colourpop Element of Surprise palette. Now I did receive this in a past BoxyCharm. I kind of wanted to keep the theme going on with Colourpop. My eyebrows are with the Colourpop brow pencil and the brow gel. So let's get started. So the first item we're going to begin with is going to be the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. Now this is the package that it came in, and I did get the color in medium dark and 135. I did open it up and it seemed a little bit light for me, but we'll find out. This is the actual product. It says Colourpop right there, and they have the little star theme going, and they do have a pump for you to take out the foundation. Now the amount in this is 25 ml. It's 0.85 fluid ounces, and I'm just going to give you a little background on what Colourpop says that this foundation does. Now it retails for $12. It's really amazing that they can have so many different shades for so many different people, because everybody is a different shade, different tone, and it's amazing. Now Colourpop says that it's a buildable full coverage natural matte foundation, delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. The oil-free lightweight formula blends smoothly, and it is easily customizable to create the coverage you want. Build it up or sheer it down. It was developed with innovative soft blurring pigments to deliver true color while looking and feeling natural. The lockable pump is easy to use, and it keeps your routine mess free. As always, 100% cruelty free and vegan. Let's try it out and see how it works. Lately I have been loving to apply it with one of the past brushes that I did receive from BoxyCharm. This is the Luxie Precision Foundation brush, and that's what it looks like. I did like the way it applied my Sephora foundation. And as always, I'm going to mix it in with a little bit of the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I do this with my foundation as well, so I just wanted to keep the same routine to try to see how it applies on my skin. So I'm just going to be zooming you in just a little bit so you can see a little bit better on how this applies. Okay, so we're just going to grab some and put some straight on the face. Oh, alright, so that didn't work. So let's try to apply some straight on the brush, because apparently this pump isn't going to be too efficient. You know what it is that I'm used to the Sephora drops, so I'm used to just doing it that way, but let me put some on my brush and we'll just do it that way. I'll put in a couple of drops of the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. Now when I put it onto my brush, I did put like 3 drops on there and then mix it in with a little bit of the Rose Gold Elixir on there as well. I do have freckles, so you can see how much it actually covers up. I'm just gonna take one pump to do my forehead. It is very buildable, so you have to be very careful on how much you're applying. As you can see, I already put a little too much on my forehead, but that's okay. I'll be able to blend that out. I don't think the shade is too bad either. I think it looks pretty good. I was a little skeptical about the shade, but I think it worked out pretty good. I'm still learning on how to pick out my shade online, but I don't think I did too bad. I'm just gonna bring you in a little bit closer, that way you can look up close and personal to see how it looks. So I do have some texture on my skin, so don't mind that. But overall, I think it looks very pretty. We just did apply it on, so we'll wait until later on tonight to see how it looks. I'll end up putting a comment on my description box so that way you can see how it ended up and at what time I took it off and how it looked by the end of the night. Just gonna move right along. I am gonna use my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is in the color Golden 40. I have no idea what they've changed it to now. I love using this concealer. Okay, so next we are going to be moving right along into the next product. This is going to be the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. I did get the color in translucent. This is what the actual packaging looks like. It comes in this container and it's a sifter. I'm just going to give you a brief detail of what Colourpop says on their website about the translucent powder. This does retail for $9. This is to lock in makeup with the translucent weightless loose setting powder. It's ultra fine smooth powder to provide a long wearing soft focus matte finish without feeling heavy or looking cakey. Always 100% cruelty and vegan. Our formula was photo tested to never give flashback, give you a selfie ready skin in any light. This is 8.5 grams. It's 0.30 ounces, and I am just going to be taking the flat part of my sponge and put the setting powder on there and put that under my eye. And it does feel very lightweight. It doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. So we're just gonna let that sit for a few and move on to the next product. This is gonna be the Colourpop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder. Did get the color in a medium dark. When you are picking your foundation online, it'll actually give you the combination of the pressed powder that goes with that foundation color. Now it is in this packaging right there as this. On the outside, it's like a mirrored texture. It's really pretty. And then on the back of it, it gives you the color and the amount that it has inside. This is going to be 5.5 grams and it's 0.19 ounces. It retails for $9 as well, so it's the same price as the setting powder. And Colourpop on their website, they say that this is a weightless natural matte sheer pressed powder, reduces shine and blurs imperfections in a convenient on-the-go compact. The ultra fine powder blends seamlessly onto bare skin and over foundation, or as a touch-up without creasing or caking. 100% cruelty-free, vegan formula. It was also photo tested to never give flashback and give you a natural matte soft focus look anywhere you go. So let's try this out. I'm going to be putting this on the rest of my face, and when you open it, it does have a mirror, which is a very good mirror. Actually, it looks like the same one from the bronzer and then the color on the inside. And I'm going to be taking an Aesthetica P12 brush, and it's just a round brush just to put the sheer powder all over. So I'm just taking that all around the face just so we can set everything else. And I'm just going to be taking a little bit under my neck as well because I did bring the foundation down a little bit. So with this same brush, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up under my eyes. Now, I do see some creasing under my eyes right here, but that is a problem area for me, so it's not that much of a big deal. This overall feels very good on the skin. Next, I am just going to be finishing off my face. I am going to be using the Colourpop Pressed Powder. This is in the color Afternoon Delight. I'm going to be using that same Aesthetica brush just so I can warm up my face a little bit. Now, Colourpop actually just gave us a sneak peek on a primer that they're going to be bringing out. It's a blurring primer, so I'm really excited about that. When it comes out, hopefully I can get my hands on it. I don't have any blushes from Colourpop. I'm just going to be using a Pretty Vulgar blush. This is in the color Prime Vixen, and I'm just going to be taking my Morphe. This is the E4. And next, I'm going to be using the Colourpop I Like Your Face. This is the Give Me More pressed powder. And I am going to be using the color Extra mixed in a little bit with a Bigger and Better. And that's going to be this orangey shade and this middle shade right here. I do have a Colourpop cream gel liner, and this is in the color Swerve, just so I can put that on my waterline. And putting on some clear brow gel on my eyebrows. This is by NYX. It's the control-free eyebrow gel. I don't have the clear brow gel from Colourpop. They actually do have one, but I just don't have it. And Colourpop doesn't have a mascara yet. Hopefully they'll bring one out soon. I am going to use my L'Oreal Carbon in Voluminous Carbon Black to use it as my mascara. And then finally, I am just going to be setting that with my Smashbox Photo Finishing Priming Water. We're going to be finishing off by using two Colourpop lip products. The first one is a Colourpop Lippy Stick. This is in the color Parker, and I am going to be using the gloss. It is in Moonchild. So there is the finished look. This is using the Colourpop No Filter Complexion line. I absolutely love the way that this look turned out and the way that my skin looks. It looks very pretty. I do have some texture on my skin, but putting that aside, the way that my skin looks right now, let me bring you up a little bit closer so you can see. So I showed you a little bit before, and now here's a little bit after. That way you've seen once I put all of the powders, the blush, highlighter on my skin, bronzer, you can see that it meshed in very well. Okay, so it's official. Here is my review on the new Colourpop No Filter Complexion line. I absolutely loved the foundation. I did think it was going to be a little bit light for me, but it ended up working out. The setting powder was very light underneath my eyes, and the pressed powder was also very nice to set the rest of my foundation. I give it a thumbs up. I definitely would recommend it, and the way that it looks right now on my skin is really pretty. So I'll check it in later on when I'm gonna get ready to take off my makeup, and I'll put it in the description box below to see what my final thoughts were. So yeah guys, that's about it. I hope to see you on the next one. Remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, do so. And remember, always be thankful, always be grateful, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, bye.